Brock was born, he was joyfully welcomed into the family home his parents had carefully chosen in Courtice, Ontario, east of Toronto. They knew they wanted several children and delighted in the arrival of each one. Brock was born 4 years after his brother and 3 years before his sister. He was one of those rare kids who slept through the night as an infant and willingly put himself to bed when he was tuckered out. Brock relished a crowd. He and his siblings and cousins were a tight-knit gang, and his mother Vicky noticed early on that he operated best as part of this collective. Brock was a jovial and imaginative kid, animatedly making up characters and stories as he played. He never wanted to miss school and excelled as a student. He was a joiner, a willing participant and contributor to whatever he did. Brock had a clear sense of identity. In senior kindergarten, he insisted on wearing the same outfit every day for months: a little blue Hawaiian shirt, a pair of off-white khakis, and a beanie cap. He could not be persuaded to change his garb, so he diligently brought his clothes to the washer each evening to be laundered for the following day. In grade 1, Brock traded his outgrown ensemble for a blue and red Japanese anime shirt and started relentlessly lobbying his parents to let him pierce one ear. The boy had style. He chose a high school that would require him to wear a uniform, tagging him as a member of a group. He had other carefully curated looks to identify him as a skateboarder, a mountain biker, a musician, and an athlete. He always gave thought and care to his appearance, to the persona he was putting out into the world. If his outfit wasn't put together, it would later become a clear sign that he was out of sorts. Brock overflowed with team spirit. He loved locker room banter and pep talks. He was able to focus on the greater good of whatever sports team he was on. He was more inclined to pass the ball, or puck as the case may be, than score. He was proudest when he made an assist. He'd always glance up to where Vicky was sitting in the stands to make sure she'd seen him. Family gatherings provided a willing audience for Brock's comedic talents, particularly his spot-on impressions. At a time when many teens and young adults find family obligations tiresome and cringeworthy, he never missed a birthday or holiday, even coaxing his parents to go if they were tired or disinclined. And he never arrived empty-handed. He had kind words and enthusiastic hugs for everyone. His little nephews lit up when they saw him, and he always showed up for them, finding peace and purpose in their company regardless of what he was going through. As adulthood loomed, Brock got a little lost, separated from the pack, unsure which was his. He had a few post-secondary false starts, but then landed in the right program. He was just getting his career as an urban arborist off the ground when COVID suddenly blocked his way like a fallen tree. Like so many others, Brock sought relief from the debilitating isolation. It's no coincidence that substance use spiked during the pandemic and factors significantly into its deadly toll. Since Brock died, Vicky says, "Our family has a gaping hole in our hearts that I don't think will ever heal. We honor his memory by keeping a chair for him at the table. We celebrate his birthday and the anniversary of his passing by doing things we know he would have loved. But it will never be the same as having him there."